big New Year's Eve bash tomorrow.
Oh, we sure are, Dad. And this New Year will be especially special when our new series, Getting Along Famously, premieres next Friday as part of CBC Comedy Week.
Right you are, Colin. But right now, it's the year of the farce. A chance for Colonel Stacy to aim his chicken cannon at the most irritating people of the year.
You said it, dollface.
Oh, and special guest funny man Glenn Foster joins the farce tonight. After that is Hatching, Matching, and Dispatching, starring Mary Walsh.
It sure is, Shecky. And now, here's Year of the Farce.
Shecky.
You heard me.
2005, big year, happening year, but more importantly, I'm cool. Okay, let's go to my cool and happening panel. From Edmonton, Deputy Prime Minister Anne McClellan. From Vancouver, Melissa, the fast food server, and rounding out the panel, the Tim Hortons Clint Eastwood guy.
Focaccia.
Election. NDP is predicting big gains. And babe.
George, their predictions are premature. Call it premature ejaculation.
Melissa, minority government, speak to me.
I have a totally awesome idea. If there's another minority, it should be decided by a shootout.
Tim Hortons guy.
Shootout. I like that.
Belinda Stronach made news this year.
Like, my dad says, she went from a big fish in a small pond to a medium-sized snake in a big pit. I don't get it.
Belinda, she's hot like this sandwich.
Okay, time for a special George Stroumboulopoulos commentary starring me, George Stroumboulopoulos. In a speech in Ottawa, U.S. Ambassador David Wilkins issued the following warning to Paul Martin. Do not take America's name in vain during your election. Wilkins then added, do not steal, do not commit adultery. Thou shalt honor thy mother and thy father. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife or property. And yea, let it be known that America is a superpower, the only superpower, and you will not worship any superpower before it. Getting back to the panel, Canada is enduring one of the coldest winters in recent memory. Anne.
Well, in Quebec, the temperature dropped so low, Andre Beauclair started snorting hot chocolate mix.
Like, my boyfriend, Todd, says that, like, global warming isn't such a bad thing, because, like, winters can get cold. But I'm like, if there's no winter, there's no hockey. And he's like, so? And I'm like, so then we wouldn't get to see Sidney Crosby. He's totally cute, even without his teeth.
In June, the South Saskatchewan River flooded. Anne?
This natural disaster meant the province spent more time underwater than Canada's entire fleet of submarines.
Former NHL coach Jacques Demers admitted he is illiterate. Tim Hortons guy.
In hockey, that's not a liability. It's a prerequisite.
I'm George Stromby, yada, yada, yada. That's time. Ciao.
Hello, Prime Minister.
Peter C. Newman. Hello.
Well, thank you for this interview.
Well, I'm always willing to talk to simple, ordinary Canadians, especially ones who are best-selling authors who can influence thousands of voters. I want this interview to be open and spontaneous, so no hidden tape recorders.
Prime Minister, I assure you those secret Mulrooney tapes were a complete misunderstanding. I don't know how that tape recorder got turned on. I would never do anything sneaky like that without your prior consent.
Glad to hear it.
Could you speak directly into the flowers?
What?
Just a little joke. Now, shall we begin? Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2.
Are you sure you're not taping this?
Does a snake have lips?
All right, go ahead.
You've made gun control an issue. Is it, or are you just shooting your mouth off?
Mr. Newman, I believe gun control is an important issue, not some fake vote-promoting tactic.
Please repeat that, sir.
Certainly. I believe gun control is...
Hold it.
Go ahead. An important issue. Not
Stop. Continue.
some fake vote-promoting tactic. What's going on here?
Oh, don't worry about it, Prime Minister. We can edit out that last part. Would you say Conservative leader Stephen Harper is gay?
Oh, no, of course not. I would never say that.
Never say what?
Stephen Harper is gay.
Thanks. Got that?
I know what you're trying to do, Newman, and you can forget it. I will not be tricked into saying anything derogatory about my opponents, like Jack Layton is a spineless weasel who couldn't lead a herd of lemmings over a cliff, or Gilles Duceppe is a crazed separatist determined to destroy Canada, because I don't believe it. Mr. Newman, this interview is over.
Coming to the bestseller list soon, it's The Secret Martin Tapes by Peter C. Newman. Right from the lips of Prime Minister Martin, startling revelations like gun control is a fake vote-promoting tactic. Jack Layton is a herd of lemmings. Gilles Duceppe is a separatist. I don't believe it. And Stephen Harper is gay.
Animation Justice. The People versus Karla Homolka.
Beijing, November 18th, 2005.
دكسي ممشي يلا بديتي تغلب دي غالب يخلب وخيت اخوك لا خمدي لا خمدي لي تستبدل هربدي خمدولي استبدل خمدي يلا خمدولي استمدولي غلط ده خمدي ده اسملا مثل ما قاخا اوكي يلا Mike Holmes!
Appreciation for different aspects of our relationship. A very quick follow-up. Thank you all very much.
Ready to bring in the new year?
Oh yeah. Got the menorah all polished up.
Sam, I didn't know you were Jewish.
I'm not. But when you get to be my age, it doesn't hurt to hedge your bets.
I can't believe the year's gone by so quickly. Seems like only last week we were celebrating Christmas.
We were, Al.
I rest my case.
Well, I hope 2006 is a lot better than 2005. In fact, I pledge to get my body in better shape for the new year.
Going to exercise and eat better?
Nah, going in for the jumbo liposuction treatment. Well, it's a good idea to only put healthy things in your body.
Tell me about it. I'm wondering what the new year will bring.
You want a prediction? I predict there'll be a huge scandal at the Winter Olympics. The entire Canadian bobsled team will test positive for beer and maple syrup.
Here's a prediction. A delusional tyrant will be found guilty in a foreign court.
Saddam Hussein.
Conrad Black.
Does your child care plan really improve on the Liberals?
Affirmative. Liberals only support institutionalized daycare. Smile at interviewer. Conservatives think you should have a choice.
Here's Mark, a Conservative Party member pretending to be an average Canadian.
Well, I'd like to know exactly what you're going to do about daycare.
Excellent question. Nice hat. Parents will get $100 a month for each preschooler in their family. If they have 2 preschoolers, it's $200 a month. 3 preschoolers, $300 a month. 4 preschoolers, $400 a month. Fine,
We get the
preschoolers.
point.
Silence, or feel the wrath of my heat vision. My plan is good. It would have been very helpful to me when my wife, Mrs. Harper, and I were raising our two biological replicants, Klaatu and Kal-El.
Stand up for Canada. The Conservatives, using kids to get votes.
Tonight, see why native languages on Canada's west coast are disappearing.
The likelihood is none of them will be spoken as a first language in the next generation.
Can these vanishing voices be saved?
We don't have a lot of time to turn it around.
CBC News, The National, tonight at 10.
McDonald's Chicken McNuggets are made with seasoned white chicken breast meat, which makes them pretty hard to ignore. This holiday season, give something tasty with McDonald's gift certificates.
She has just come so far from juniors.
Oh, she sure has.
You know, Linda, it all comes down to this.
And here she goes for her big finish.
Oh, she's gone into her reach. Look at that extension.
Gorgeous.
And the flip. And here's her finish. Oh, she has nailed it.
Every time you use your Visa card, you have a chance to win $25,000. And we'll give $25,000 to the Canadian athletes on Team Visa.
CLR Bathroom and Kitchen Cleaner. So easy to use and so tough on stains. Only new enhanced formula CLR Bathroom and Kitchen Cleaner has all the muscle you'll need for removing calcium and lime buildup. So spray it on and get tough on filmy residue. No scrubbing is needed for tackling even the toughest kinds of dirt. CLR Bathroom and Kitchen Cleaner easily melts it away. In the kitchen, use it on glass, porcelain, and stainless steel. Built up dirt and sediment wipe right off. Surfaces and appliances look new again. Crusty, dried-on cooking spatter wipes off ceramic tile easily. Wherever there's a spill, use CLR Bathroom and Kitchen Cleaner. High-traffic dirt and grime are no challenge. All the muscle you need comes in a bottle of CLR Bathroom and Kitchen Cleaner. It makes the tough jobs easy. Satisfaction guaranteed or your money back.
At participating Canadian Tire, Home Hardware and Building Centers, Zellers, Rona, Real Canadian Superstores, Shoppers Drug Mart, True Value Hardware VNS, Pro Hardware Ace, Co-op Stores, TSC Stores, Timber Mart, Heinz Zells, and Home Depot.
Take your country back, vote for me and you get Jack. Layton is gonna lead you. Make an X, more fun than sex. Paul Martin is a fossil and Harper has no clue. NDP is gonna lead you. NDP is gonna...
Voting Green Party.
Critic at Large with Gilbert's Might Bite Me.
Well, the year 2005 came and disappeared quicker than Paris Hilton's intelligence. Let's have a look at some of the more interesting show business stories of the past year. Our favorite public money pit, the CBC, was crippled by a long, devastating lockout. Response from Canadians was unanimous. CBC had a lockout? Unfortunately, during the disruption, our dear network lost many of its loyal viewers who passed away quietly from old age. This year, anxious movie fans finally saw the long-expected conclusion of George Lucas's saga, Star Wars Episode 3, Piece of Sith. This movie chronicled an evil, corrupt empire seizing power illicitly and wreaking senseless grief on people. No, I'm sorry. That's the George Bush story. Also big at this year's box office, March of the Penguins. It's the poignant story of a group of penguins who trek hundreds of kilometers through a harsh, desolate environment filled with dangerous predators with death at every turn just to bear their young. Message to penguins, birth control, look into it. Another long-awaited blockbuster of 2005, King Kong. Let's look at a highlight. That's enough for me. I just saved you $12. Also in 2005, Michael Jackson and Robert Blake were acquitted, and Martha Stewart spent time in prison. Which proves in America it's okay to shoot your spouse and molest minors, but don't lie about your stocks. Incidentally, Michael, if you're watching, the mothership is coming soon to take you and Tom Cruise back home to Zeta Reticuli. And that's how I saw 2005. I'm smarter than you. I'm Gilbert Smythe. Bite me.
Welcome back to Russian Idol. Today is New Year's Eve special. I am Boris Mulrooney. Aren't they pretty? Hey, what a year it's been. I hope Santa left a nice turnip in your Christmas sock. As part of our New Year's celebration, it's time to party with this year's Russian Idol winner, Kremlin.
At this time of year, we forget about our problems. Maybe you think your head is too big, or you regret marrying your sister, but you can always turn to music to make you feel the holiday spirit. So now, I'll to be joined by family and friends on stage, please. Here is Oksana, Sergey, and Bob. So now, we will kick it with the hipster, the quipster, the very generous Muscovite tipster. Here is myself. Hit it.
Russian Idol, Edelweiss, Kremlin, Wasser, Nemo, Kremlin, Wasser, Nemo.
Yes. Be giddy. Learn to take life in stride. Kremlin is taking her message worldwide. I'm not tongue-tied, like my sister who's cockeyed. She's not doing bad for a male or the bride. On the dance floor, Russian stereotype hardcore. Not like little Kim, that slut is an eyesore. I'm Kremlin. Let me be your mentor. Take it from the people who brought you the Cold War. Break it down, dog.
Russian Idol, Kremlin, Wasser, Nemo, Kremlin, Wasser, Nemo.
I'm from Moscow. Don't make me holier than thou. I stay humble because of my singular eyebrow. Berishnikov, he worked major point. He put my country on the map with his dates and his groin. I got timing. No more nickel and diming. Got an English dictionary, always helps me rhyming. I'm a teapot. Look at me, short and stout, like a ripe cabbage soup. Let my flavor bust out. Kick it!
Russian Idol, Kremlin, Wasser, Nemo,
Now my cousin Sergey.
Sergey here making rap resurrections. Kremlin's whack like Ukrainian elections cabbage. That's the soup that she likes. She munches on borscht and she munches on the mic. That unibrow going to take her far to an Detroit dance back in USSR. She's legal. She got rubles and bling. She said she's into Sergey, but she's doing that joke thing. She's Kremlin, dog.
Russian Idol, Kremlin, Wasser, Nemo,
Oh, well done! Now go home! Go! Get out! Happy New Year!
Hi, I'm the host with the really deep voice.
And I'm the guy who sits next to him.
2005.
What a year in sports.
The big winners.
Patriots, Spurs, White Sox, Eskimos.
The big losers.
Super Bowl 39.
Super Bowl, Super Bore. Watched entire game, not one nipple.
CFL season, one to remember.
Great football.
Fantastic football. Who could forget Canadian football's the most thrilling moment? A fan
and wins $1 million kicking a field goal. And immediately blows it all buying his own CFL franchise. NBA introduces new dress code for players.
Kobe Bryant ecstatic. One more reason to have his inseam measured.
Toronto Raptors, what a year.
And that's their highlight reel.
Chicago White Sox win World Series, end 88-year drought.
88 years. Hope springs eternal for Toronto Maple Leafs fans.
Sox manager Ozzie Guillen celebrates victory in unique fashion.
Hey, what happened to the days when athletes celebrated like real men? You know, with a slap on the bum.
Great year for European soccer.
In England, soccer great George Best passes away.
Now a word from our sponsor.
New from Microsoft. It's the ultimate gaming system, so authentic you'll swear it's real. Xboxer.
Steroids strike baseball.
Rafael Palmeiro makes pitch to Senate.
Have never used steroids, period.
Palmeiro now considering quitting baseball to star in the remake of the movie Liar, Liar.
Hottest sport in 2005, competitive poker. Poker has done the impossible, able to make this guy look like an athlete.
Lance Armstrong wins 7th consecutive Tour de France.
French fans show their love and respect for the American.
That's it for us.
Or as we say in sports,
you could feel this one slipping away.
Turn out the lights.
The party's over.
And good night, Irene.
Closed captioning provided in part by Tim Hortons' new Southwest Chicken Sandwich. Seasoned chicken, sautéed vegetables, Monterey Jack cheese, and zesty sauce on a toasted focaccia bun.
Winter, there may be no bigger reminder of what it means to be Canadian. Watch the snow fly and our athletes do the same. This February, Torino 2006, the Olympic Games on CBC, Canada's Olympic Network.
Tim Hortons supports the over 50,000 kids across Canada who play Timbits hockey. It's a fun way for kids to develop skills and a love of the game. Timbits hockey. The first goal is having fun. Join us this January 7th as we celebrate our game on CBC's Hockey Day in Canada.
Let's get tough. CLR tough. CLR is #1 for a reason. It works. CLR's enhanced formula works 5 times faster, takes less effort, and cleans better than the competition. 5 times. CLR, a name you've trusted for over 20 years for cleaning your clogged or slow-running shower head. Rust around the faucet, dissolving rust and calcium buildup in your dishwasher and washing machine. CLR will make your coffee maker run like it's new again. CLR is great for removing stains on vinyl siding, cement, and porcelain. Tough-acting enhanced formula CLR has natural ingredients and even more cleaning power. CLR, #1 for a reason. It works. And we guarantee it for your money back.
At participating Canadian Tire, Home Hardware and Building Centers, Zellers, Rona, Safeway, Shoppers Drug Mart, Co-op Stores, Pro Hardware Ace, True Value Hardware, VNS, Real Canadian Superstores Extra Foods, London Drugs, and Home Depot.
It's funny. As I get older, I see things differently. Like my bones. I want to keep them strong and healthy. But my doctor said my diet may not contain enough calcium. That's why she recommended Caltrate Calcium Supplement with vitamin D, tablets or soft chews. Now I know I'm helping keep my bones strong and healthy. You know, it's never too early or too late for Caltrate.
We're here for President's Choice at Chicago's famous Franco's Pizza, and you are...
Don Sereno, the king of pizza.
With all the pizza in Chicago, you guys make the best pizza, right?
Yes, I believe we do.
You want to try our pizza?
Certainly.
That's the new PC Chicago-style deep dish pizza, Don. What do you think?
It's delicious.
Yeah, that's your honest opinion. And you haven't been coerced, threatened?
I don't take well to threats.
Oh, really?
New President's Choice Chicago-style deep dish pizza, $6.99. The PC Holiday Insiders Report.
Coming up next, the
Like, there you are, Dad.
Like,
hi, Dad.
Hi, twins.
What you up to, Dad?
Oh, I was just watching some disturbing images on the TV.
The fighting in Iraq?
Family Guy. Dogs can't talk. Say, what do you got there?
Margaritas.
Oh, as long as you're not drinking.
So, how's your totally awesome New Year's address coming?
Well, it was going fine, and then I hit a brick walnut.
Well, what have you got so far?
My fellow Americans,
It's really good to there.
You should talk about all the positive things you've done this past year. Like,
Oh.
you know, girls, I just don't understand it. Just because the Iraq war continues to escalate and our torture practices have become public, the media discovered our network of secret prisons, our military spread far too thin, the economy's in deep trouble, the deficit is rising, a couple of Supreme Court appointments were judged incompetent, Scooter Libby was indicted, and our white phosphorus bombing of Fallujah has become known. My popularity's starting to dip. Go figure.
You left out your inept handling of Hurricane Katrina.
I don't need your help, Jenna. Criminy, the way things are going, this could hurt my chances of re-election in 2008.
Dad, you already had 2 terms, so you can't. Never mind.
There is a growing perception that you don't represent every American.
Kanye West said you don't care about black people.
Not true. Not true. I don't care about poor black people.
I like Kanye West. He's hot.
Okay, girls, how about this? With all Americans, right now, our country has great strengthitude.
But Dad, the economy's not good.
Oh.
Go positive.
Okay? Go positive. Okay, I've got it. My fellow Americans, how about those Chicago White Sox winning the World Series? Woo-wee, what a story. Okay, let's go eat. Okay.
So apparently thousands of licenses have gone missing from Ontario, and the CIA's upset about it because now all these people are going to be able to cross into the States. That's all you need is a driver's license. I can't believe I feel the exact same way as the CIA about something. It's too easy to get a driver's license in Ontario. They're finally starting to put designated lanes everywhere where you have to carpool on the highways. Wow. Finally, a legitimate reason to buy a blow-up sex doll. Look at the way this guy's parked. His back end is right in the street. There's got to be a better way than this. Finally, a little movement.
Now from up here, I'm going to be able to give the traffic report you've always wanted to hear, but never get to hear. There's a bottleneck on the westbound 401 because Kyle Sedgwick of 298 Chester Lane has decided to make a right-hand turn from the left-hand lane. Way to go, Kyle, you bonehead.
How is it hundreds of millions of dollars go missing and no one is in jail?
I never touched your purse! Oh, yes, look who's in charge. Gesture with hands and smile sincerely. These guys can't even tell the difference between right and wrong. It's like the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. The liberals don't know the Roadrunner is bad and Wile E. Coyote is good. Or is it the other way around? Who's the one that goes meep meep?
Okay, we've got a question from a concerned Canadian.
Hello, Canada. Paul Martin saying, vote Liberal.
Martin, get off my commercial!
It's like you get to Ottawa and no one can touch you. How will you change that?
oh great Harper?
Good question. The first thing I will do is give cushy jobs to all of my friends.
Stand up for Canada. Replace one crummy party with another. He's just your average Canadian. Confused, frustrated, and funny. Here comes that Canadian guy, Glenn Foster.
Very excited to be here as part of this year-end special. I wish it wasn't this year. Talk about a tough year to be a comedian. Oh my God, with the terrorism and the earthquakes and the hurricanes and thousands dead. Well, that kind of comedy just writes itself, doesn't it? One disaster after another. We have an election coming now, and I hate Canadian elections. And first of all, they come out of nowhere. It's like, election, what now? What? I only got my pants on. What? Vote? What? Who put a sign on my lawn? How does this happen? It doesn't matter who gets in, because it's just spend, 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 you know. Even when they do good things, they just piss money away. It's infuriating, you know. The tsunami relief, perfect example, you know, all the governments falling all over each other. Well, Great Britain pledges this much, and the United States pledges this much, and Canada will. The Canadian government is proud to say that we will match any funds that Canadians give. Well, that feels kind of good, doesn't it? There's my money, and there's my money! What the hell are you doing? I'm gonna give them half now, just to get the right amount. You know, there have been so many disasters this year. Charities are talking about donor fatigue. People are tired of giving. And I can understand that. I mean, in Canada, you know, we have a big heart, but we give and we give and give. But Canadians can only buy so many concert tickets. So. Hey, the Stones saved Toronto, don't forget. So. How sad is that, honestly? I mean, it's great that we had the SARS concert and everything else. It's just that it's so typically Canadian. So, oh, the economy's in trouble. Well, we're just the government. Have you thought of hiring a band? Honestly, is there anything more useless in a crisis than a politician? Huh? Maybe an actor, but... You know who I love? The mayor of New Orleans. Wasn't he amazing? Because he was mad, huh? It was like day 3, there were no rescue teams there, and he was freaking out. I am pissed! They weren't even censoring it, you know? He's on the radio, I am pissed. Excuse my French, but I am pissed. And because, you know, inside he's thinking, I am pissed. Because right now, I am the mayor of squat. I'm in charge of nothing. I might as well be lining up with the rest of those people. I can stand in the middle ocean and go, I'm the mayor. That Canadian guy, thank you.
Coming up after the break, Sister Bessie shows us why our 4 party leaders are losers.
Tomorrow, a special New Year's Eve edition of CBC's Hockey Night in Canada. The Toronto Maple Leafs battle the New Jersey Devils. Then, the Calgary Flames take on the Edmonton Oilers in HD. It all starts at 7 Eastern tomorrow on CBC.